As we celebrate our Golden Jubilee in Guyana, how can we forget that powerful, relevant, and beautiful song written by Terry Nelson, "We Welcome Independence for Guyana"? It was, for me, an anthem played throughout the period of 1966. But what Terry Nelson said in song, in fact, captured the spirit, the mood, and the aspirations of Guyanese throughout the country and outside of Guyana. But beyond that, to welcome independence meant that he looked back at the past where people everywhere yearned for freedom, for independence. In terms of Guyana, the slaves who were brought here as captive chattel laborers wanted independence.
Terry Nelson was a name that came ahead of himself into Guyana. When he was creating music in England and recording on the Blue Beat label, he was part of a movement of West Indians in the United Kingdom who were making their own music and creating their own identity. When one thinks further of Terry Nelson, we tend to locate the Welcome Independence piece in 1966. It's significant. It was recorded in the United Kingdom, and it was part of that overall celebration. I was in England. I was living in England when we got independence. My second child was about to be born. We didn't know if it was going to be in May or in June, so I just could not come home. But we all celebrated at the Commonwealth Institute that moment of Guyana's independence. This music is taking place when Guyanese and Caribbean people were asserting their independence, celebrating these new moments and showing possibilities of the future. And that's what your dad did, showed us possibilities.
As a little boy, I could hear that song on the radio every day. And it was very joyous to hear my brother on the radio. And even the villagers from El Dorado Village, West Coast Berbice, I hear that they also were happy to hear that song. So my recollection of the Welcome Independence song is just hearing it, and everybody was dancing in it. And that time, as a little boy, probably about 10 years old, this independence fever was in the air, and everybody was doing things. I could remember we were living somewhere in Newtown Kitty, Duncan Street at that time, and it was just Georgetown was just jumping with independence fever, and this happy independence song or welcome independence song by Terry Nelson, Omar Farouk was just a classic for that occasion. And now that song is 50 years old, my God. And it's still classical. When you listen to it, you could hear it. All the lyrics, all the music, everything about that song is just A1.
When he made Welcome Independence to Guyana, I mean, nobody had done that yet. And not only hadn't they done that yet, I don't think that they've done that till this time. I mean, they may be singing something equivalent to that now for the 50th anniversary, but he had the vision to do it at that time, 1966. It's not something that a Guyanese abroad would have done. I mean, we still are in some measure ashamed of ourselves and ashamed of the things that we make or create, But the fact is that Terry was not afraid. He was not afraid. He was a big man, so he had no right to be afraid. Little guys have reasons to be afraid, but Terry had no reason to be afraid. And he did what he wanted to do. And so he did Welcome Independence to Guyana. Whether people paid any attention to it then, they'll have to pay attention to it now.
Welcome independence to Guyana, because as far as my knowledge goes, I don't think there's another song about independence. I may be wrong. And if I'm wrong, will you please forgive me, but Terry's song still lives. And I was pleasantly surprised when I heard his son, Terry Nelson, do a updated version of the same song, and that encompasses the same old arrangement but with modern songs. And I think that will further endear the song to Guyana and really place Terry up there in living memory of what he did. And I think he should be in our history books. When we talk about the history of music in Guyana, the name of Terry Nelson should live on, as well as the song We Welcome Independence to Guyana.
I regard Terry Nelson as a super patriot par excellence, a man whose heart was in not only his village, his heart was in making Guyana a better place. And he was committed to the emancipation of the arts. Remember that up until 1966, the arts were regarded as an offshoot of the Anglo-Saxon culture. Terry Nelson moved beyond that environment. He came out of that cocoon and sought to give by song a meaning to the dream of every Guyanese to be free, to be self-reliant, and to be self-sufficient. And therefore, for me, what he did provided the pathway along which our young people should now walk gloriously, so that the Jubilee marks another major hurdle that we would overcome to make independence, economic independence, a reality. In many countries, merely having a flag and an anthem represent the symbols, not the heart of independence. And this is what I think Terry meant when he sang about independence for Guyana.
Can't you see that we must rule our destiny and rule it until eternity? Independence comes to Guyana, hooray, and at last, which was indeed a bloody task. O ye nations of this multiracial land, let's rejoice and join our hands. I know agony still fills the air, and it's more than what some people can bear. But forget revenge, O nations of this multiracial land. Let's live and work as one. Can't you see, oh my people? Can't you see that too many lives have lost? Can't you see my dear, do believe me. If I were to live my life over again, surely I'll choose you and change your name. I'm a stranger on this land, Susan. I'd like to take you in my arms. Don't be long. Don't be long. Susan, I'm a stranger on this land. Believe me, do believe me, Susie, sometimes I feel so blue when I am not with you. My heart gives way and the tears rushes down on my cheeks. Ooh, la 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 la. Don't be long. Don't be long. Susan, I'm a stranger on this land. 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 Take these chains from my heart, set me free. You've grown cold and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is gone, while the heartache lingers on. Take these chains from my heart, you set me free. Wipe these tears from my eyes, let me see just a spark of that love that used to be. If you love somebody new, oh, let me find a new love too. Take these chains from my heart, you set me free. Take these chains, woman, from my heart. You just set me free. You've grown cold, just cold, and no longer care for me. All my faith in you is just gone, while our heartache just lingers on. I said, take these chains, you just take them away, set me free. Give my heart just a word, sympathy. Be as fair to my heart as you can be. Then if you no longer care for that love that's beating there, take these chains from my heart. You set me free. Take these chains, take these chains, take these chains, take these chains, take these chains. Somebody told me that you are in love, so I called you on the phone. I invited you at home, home sweet home. Oh, what a night tonight, Saturday night. Two strangers in love, first time tonight. Can this be true love? Just at first sight. Soft lights and music, you in my arms. Oh, what a night tonight, Saturday night. Can I find another you? Can this love be really true? Can you tell me, baby, tell me if this love is really true, sweeter than ever. Please give me your charms, cuddle just closer, closer in my arms, romance and kisses. What a night tonight, Saturday night. Oh, what a night, Saturday night. Oh, what a night.